Hey guys, it's Mr. 100% Gamer here, bringing you part 13 of Let's Play Ratchet Clank, the 100% Guide. And in this part, we are going back to Metropolis, planet Kerwan. Last time round we picked up all 3 gold bolts. If you remember, one of them was actually down here, and we picked up 1 skill point. Now, there are actually 3 skill points on this planet. One of them requires the Devastator and the other one requires the Busy Bomb, although I guess you could use the Busy Bomb for both of them. You see this blimp up here? You need to destroy one of these blimps for a skill point called Blimpy. So there's actually a reference to that skill point in Ratchet Clank 3 called 2002 was a good year in the city. So that's actually kind of a cool reference. The other one, you see this Quark bot? Take out the Devastator. I'm just going to prove because there's actually a misconception you can use the bomb glove to destroy this thing. And there you go, you can't. You can't use that. What you do need is something along the lines of the Devastator. Blow it up and you get a skill point called Quarktastic. And in fact, there is another skill point called Quarktastic, and again, that is in Ratchet Clank 3, but that one is a hell of a lot harder. It's an arena challenge, something which debuts in Ratchet Clank 2. You've got to beat 90 waves of enemies. It's quite difficult. I haven't started the level yet. Don't come after me. Okay, so I'm just going to show off that secret area, not so secret area that the guy said, hey, you didn't show this off. It's not really needed at all, but there you go. Also, one thing to note, not really important, it's just kind of like a haha, that's kind of funny kind of thing. If you look at the name, just look at the title of the video. If you look at the name of the planet, and you put letters 4, 5 and 6 ahead of 1, 2 and 3, so it reads 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, if you understand what I mean. Look at what word it makes. Yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Anybody gets that? I thought it was kind of interesting. Not going to say it in the video because, you know, I might swear, but I'm not going to say things like that in the video. Unless you want me to, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so as you can see, actually, when you come back to a planet, the area changes. You get different enemies here. Some of them get harder. I mean, this one gets a lot easier, just robomuts everywhere. But for example, the Nebula G34, the Blarg station, there are then space mutants everywhere. And I mean everywhere. But yeah, come up here and you'll find this little area here. Kinda cool, it's like a little hidden alcove thing. What this does remind me of, this is not required at all, but it will show up when you get something called the Map-O-Matic, which will show you secret areas in green on the map. This map. As you can see, it's now covered in yellow, but you couldn't see that thing before. Okay, so this actually does remind me of another area, which is funnily enough in Metropolis in Ratchet Clank 3. Yeah, this thing has a lot of references to Ratchet Clank 3. But there is actually an area like this, where you can shatter through a window, and you go to a teleporter. And that will take you to something called the Insomniac Museum, which is basically cut content from the Ratchet & Clank games. There's also a version of those in the High Impact titles, and they're called the High Impact Games Treehouses. I can't show you anything like that in Ratchet & Clank 1 because it doesn't exist. So there we go. Since this part was so small, just in getting the skill points, I decided to show you all that stuff. It's not really important, but there you go. And hopefully you will join me in part 14 when we go to Joai Resort, Planet Pukitaru, for a well-deserved vacation. And something about an O2 mask. So, hopefully I'll see you next time. See you then.